I'm Tonia Magras, Executive Assistant in the City Manager's Office for the City of Cambridge. Today I'm at Payson Park in Belmont, where I'm going to learn more about what I can do to help conserve water in my own home and what the City of Cambridge is doing in their water conservation efforts. So come on, let's go meet Sam Corda, Director of the Water Department for the city. Hey Sam.
How you doing, Tonia?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me out here, which I'm sure a lot of Cambridge residents have never been. So what is this place?
This is our finished water storage tank for the City of Cambridge. And there's 32 million gallons here, and it provides water to all the residents of Cambridge.
So how does the water from here get to the reservoir in Cambridge?
Well, what happens is we have our reservoirs out in Route 128 area. Water is brought into Fresh Pond. We take the water out of Fresh Pond through the treatment process. We purify the water and we pipe it up to here. Those are pipes, typically are 42-inch diameter pipes that bring the water up to here, and then the water from here goes to the common in general, and then it's distributed through the city through distribution system pipes.
So can we take a look and see how this all works?
Sure, we certainly can.
Okay, wait a second. Where's the water?
The water's underground. It's a very huge underground concrete storage tank. It holds 32 million gallons of water. These buildings allow us to have valves that control the water coming in and out. There are two halves up here, and the different gatehouses allow us to control all that water from this treatment plant at the city.
So underneath all this green grass is a huge water supply.
Yes, it is.
So tell me, we hear a lot about the droughts that are happening. What is the City of Cambridge doing to help conserve water?
The City of Cambridge has embarked upon water conservation process. The City of Cambridge has actually reduced its irrigation last fall. We cut it back by half, and then we also turned off the outside irrigation systems early. We've also been putting bill stuffers in to talk about indoor and outdoor water conservation in the water and sewer bills. We've also added quite a bit of information on our webpage to discuss what methodologies you can use to conserve water.
Yeah, so as a resident, specifically, what can I do to help conserve water?
There's actually quite a few things you can do. The first is whenever you're buying appliances, buy Energy Star appliances. For an example, an old washing machine would use 45 gallons of water to wash clothes, and the newer ones use 15 gallons of water. And the second most common thing is toilets. That actually uses the most water in a household. So if you do replace your toilet, you should go with the low flow toilets. They're 1.2 gallons per flush versus 4 to 5 gallons before. So those are significant savings from a water conservation perspective that you can do. And then obviously other things, just common sense, is when you're washing dishes, of course, don't keep the water running when you're doing that, or where you're brushing your teeth and so on, or washing your face. If you turn the water off in between, that if you do that 2 or 3 times a day, obviously that can save quite a bit of water as well.
So Sam, where can we learn more about conservation efforts?
First, you can look on the City of Cambridge Water Department webpage. We have quite a bit of information on indoor and outdoor water conservation on that page. There are other places you can look, like the Environmental Protection Agency webpage. There's the Massachusetts Water Resources Authority webpage and the Department of Environmental Protection webpage. And probably the simplest thing to do would be to Google water conservation, and I'm sure we could find quite a bit of information on that as well.
I bet. Well, Sam, thank you so much for showing me Payson Park.
No problem. It was my pleasure. Have a great day.
So thanks again, Sam Corda and the entire water department. I've learned so much about water conservation. You can learn a lot more too by visiting our website at cambridgema.gov/CWD. Until next time.